Hello guys, today we're gonna be exploring Indepth, the newest Xbox One update. Now this update is only available for those in the preview who opted in to receive this actual update. However, this update will also be available to the general public later on this summer. Now if you want to jump to a certain part of this video, I'm gonna put some quick menus in the right side of the video at the beginning of each section, so just make sure you click there if you are using annotations, and if you're in mobile, then I'll also add the time links in the description so that you can actually jump straight to those if that's the one that you're interested in. Anyways, we are going to be covering everything, going from the new look at the homepage to Cortana to my games and apps to even the new look of the store. So let's get right into it. This is one of the first few things that you're gonna notice once you actually update to the newest Xbox experience, and it is that your Xbox doesn't respond anymore to commands beginning with Xbox. So for example, Xbox on, it just simply does nothing, it just doesn't work at all. However, your Xbox now responds to a command, "Hey Cortana." So you can see how the Kinect, while the Xbox is sleeping, actually turns on. And it means it's actively listening for you to give it its next command. So let's turn it on. This is how you would actually turn it on now. Xbox. Oh wait, that doesn't work. "Hey Cortana, turn the Xbox on." Now, as you can see, that will turn it on, and you may be thinking that I actually touched the Xbox because it did that little noise at the beginning of the turn on process. However, after the new update, every single time that you turn it on, even if you do it with the controller, it actually makes that noise automatically. I hope they actually fixed it, because I don't want to hear that noise every single time that I touch my controller to turn it on. It's good if you're actually touching it. I mean, at least I've been used to it, but it's something personal. Anyways, I'm gonna show you how to turn the Xbox off now. "Hey Cortana, turn off." Yes. And that turns off your Xbox. And as I don't know if you heard that, but it made that sound again, as if I had touched it. Anyways, this is just an example of one of the many commands that you can actually give Cortana to turn it off. You can also say, "Hey Cortana, turn the Xbox off," or "Hey Cortana, go to sleep," and it does exactly the same. It's actually a pretty nice feature. So once again, I'm gonna show it now from down here that I actually didn't touch it. "Hey Cortana, turn the Xbox on." And once again, it's on, and I didn't even touch it. So that's it. I'm gonna be showing you more stuff now from within the Xbox One experience. Well, now I'm actually going to show you a new thing in this newest Xbox One experience, and that is a change in the home dashboard. Now, when I press RT, you're gonna notice that something is missing. Yes, I have my pins. However, my games and apps part is missing from there. Why? Because it has been moved up here. It's readily available within your home, your actual home part, and it just makes it easier to access. It's a little bit faster. You don't have to go searching for it. And it also gives you access to more pins. I think you can store up to 2 extra more pins. So that's something neat. Within the My Games and Apps part, you're actually going to notice huge changes. So for example, just the menu to the left, it says Games and Apps and Ready to Install. That's amazing that you actually can access the Ready to Install part instantly. So here in the My Games and Apps part, it actually tells you exactly how many items you have available. In the Ready to Install part, it actually tells you the combined number of games and apps you have ready to install. In the games part, of course, it's only the games that you have installed, and you can sort it just as you could do it before. However, this is the coolest part. First of all, it actually starts scrolling down instead of to the right. And that's a huge change right there, because it allows you to see more stuff now. in the same screen. And not only that, but you can actually change the tile size, which means, yes, I can have this many displaying, or I can have this many displaying, or even better, I can have this many displaying. So you can see everything is just there. I can see all of them instantly right there. And those are only the ones that I have installed here. The same applies for apps. I can do it exactly the same way, and I can also do it here in Ready to Install. I can do it by the all items, just sort between apps and games, and also small tiles. So that's huge, because if you have a huge library like me, you can actually access it easier. Now let me show you another thing that just changed, and I'm gonna do it with, let's see, Adventures of Peak. Install. So this is going to go straight right to the queue, and it actually tells you not only the recently installed apps, but it also tells you exactly what you're installing, with the speed that it's installing at, and how far along the installation process it is at. That is a huge improvement, and it's one that you guys will for sure like. And not only it shows it right there in the main one, but it also shows it right here to the left. So if I go to another part of my dashboard here in my games and apps, I can still see how quickly it is actually downloading, which is amazing. Now, another change that has been done is to the management page. So for example, let's go to Commander Cherry's management page. So manage game, and you see once again the left side is completely different. It differentiates it between different aspects. So let's say I had some DLC ready to install here, it would show up right here in Ready to Install. It shows me exactly what's installed and save data. Now I can actually delete different parts of it. So in the installed part, you can still access it to the store or uninstall all just different parts, but it's presented in a nicer way, which I think it's once again nice. A new thing that has changed is the way that your Xbox community feed displays. And now it may not seem that different, however it does have some differences, which is, first of all, if you want to share something, now whatever you want to share, the most recent activity that you have done is shown at the bottom, which is just great. So let's say I want to share this video, it's right there, and I can just type whatever I want here and share it easier. And not only that, but I can actually choose exactly what I want to share automatically. So for example, if I go to settings here and set this up, I can either choose to share the achievements automatically or share the clips and screenshots automatically, which we already knew based on what Major Nelson showed us previously. Now this service is not really working right now, but it'll probably work very soon. Now let's go to the big one, which is the Cortana implementation in the Xbox One. So for example, I am going to show you, oh look, it's already displaying. Okay, so let me go back, there we go. So now we know that she responds to multiple commands, and I'm just gonna show you some of the things that she responds, apart from, yeah, starting a party, that's cool and all, but I'm gonna show you just some of the aspects that you may not know, or that if you're a Windows Phone user or have been using Cortana in Windows for quite a long time now, you may actually know these commands. But for those new to Cortana, this is awesome. So for example, hey Cortana, tell me a joke.
What do you get?
What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. They just waved.
That is a great joke right there, I guess. But she can also do impersonations. So let's go to that one. Hey Cortana, do an impersonation.
I found this for you.
Do an impersonation. Okay, she doesn't get it perfectly from time to time, but let's try to get her to work. Hey Cortana, do an impersonation.
My precious.
So she keeps on snapping an app, the latest app that I opened, I don't know why. Because yesterday she wasn't doing that. Anyways, as you can see, yeah, she does impersonations too. And she can also tell the stories. I'll just leave it here. So this is another one. Hey Cortana, tell me a story.
He was a superhero. She could talk to animals. In their 40 years together, they saved a lot of kittens from a lot of trees.
Hey Cortana, what day is today?
It's 9:07 a.m. in Weston.
I guess it also gives you the time. Or that's not what I asked her. Anyway, she needs a little bit of fine tuning, as you can see, but she's pretty nice. It's an actual personal assistant. Okay, so if you go to the top right here, where those 3 lines are, it basically shows like the guide menu within your Xbox One controller. It's exactly the same icon. Anyways, you press that, you go to notebook, and there you actually can change different settings from her. And those are just things that you can actually personalize for yourself. So for example, let's go to academic, just to show you a little bit. All academic cards, yes, yes, yes. New papers, yes. But with respect to what? To biomedical science is what I have it set to for mine. Anyways, that's just a small sample right there. And if you actually want to go to her settings, of course you just press settings. And this menu is actually very similar to the one that you have available in Windows 10 and Xbox, in Windows Phone also. All of this. So she's gonna become a real personal assistant in the Xbox One. So let's say that you have a flight to catch, and she knows your information because she scanned for it within your email. Let's say that you're just waiting for the time to pass, you're playing the Xbox One, you will actually be given a notification within the Xbox One that, hey, you should probably leave right now if you want to make it to your flight. Which is awesome because you won't miss your flight. Now, Cortana is great and all, however, with the implementation of Cortana in the Xbox One, it actually took a little bit away from the actual Kinect experience for controlling your TV set with voice commands. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of an example. It actually takes longer to manage the volume settings in your TV with Cortana. So, hey Cortana, volume up. You see, it takes a little bit longer because she's actually actively thinking and connecting to the internet to make sure that she actually got that command right. So let's try it once again. Hey Cortana, turn volume down. And there we go, it's done. Now, it takes just a little bit longer, but it is still something that could use improvement. Also, maybe they could actually re-implement the ability to say Xbox for actual specific Xbox commands, or like Kinect commands at least, for controlling the TV. So for example, if I wanted the volume up or to mute it, I would just say Xbox instead of Cortana, which is just a little thing that they could improve, I guess. But anyways, the real problem with Cortana is that she requires an active connection at all times with the internet, or else you are not going to be able to use those voice commands. I tried it yesterday when I had no internet, and it was terrible because I actually lost complete functions of the Kinect. So that's something that they should definitely improve in upcoming updates, and hopefully once they release the full version of Cortana to the general public, it'll actually allow you to use Cortana without the need of internet for simple stuff like managing your volume or muting your TV. Alright, so the one guy didn't really change at all. However, the big change comes in the store. It's a completely different way of displaying it. It no longer has multiple tabs to a right after you reach the store. It actually has them all in the same page for music, TV, and everything else that you want to buy. And for both apps and games. Anyways, let's just check it out with games. Oh, there is also a new part that is called subscriptions here, that it just shows you the different things that you can buy. So right now it just displays Xbox Live Gold, and it also displays EA Access, and it's not really that much different, I guess, from what we can kind of get today, but it's a nice new tab, I guess. It just, for example, it doesn't really show you the vault titles, it just shows you the titles that you can purchase for a reduced price. So I guess that's somewhat nice. But it probably could mean that in the future we're gonna get even more subscriptions from different things. I don't know what those things are going to be, but it could be incoming, because I don't think they will just add that subscription step to have both Xbox Live and EA access by themselves. It just seems like a waste of time. Anyways, let's go now to the game store to see how it has changed. And as you can see, once again, the layout is completely different. The memberships part here is the same as the subscription, so don't even bother with that. Add-ons, of course, it just goes to whatever DLC there is for games. Search games, not that different. All games, yeah, you can see every single game that is available, and you can sort them differently by add-ons, apps, or combine both. You can sort it by the newest, the top paid, or the top free ones, and it just presents everything in a nicer way. So for example, the Mirror Search Catalyst, which is the latest game to really have released through EA access, and it's here. I have the trial, of course, with EA access, so I still have my couple of hours still to be used. Anyways, here let's just go to a game to show you how it actually looks now. So let's go to the feature part, and right here you can see a huge change. You get this huge banner at the right. You actually get everybody that plays it, and you can either buy it or choose whatever else it has available. Now it has different add-ons, it shows them all right there. The screenshots are presented in a nicer way. However, this is the part that actually intrigued me. You see the part that says available on, and it actually displays Xbox. I think this has to do a lot with the integration with Windows 10. For the Universal Windows 10 programs, I think it is. UWP, whatever that is, it actually stands for. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it actually has a lot to do with that, simply because that's never been available until now. So you can see directly if your app or a game is available in your console preferences, which also hints at the Xbox interface coming to PC in E3. This is something that we'll probably have to watch out for, but I think it's a big indication that yes, Xbox is totally going to be integrated completely in the PC, which I think it's awesome because I personally love the Xbox interface. And nothing else changes. I guess the gaming clips and the screenshots, I guess, are presented in a different manner. Oh, right here you actually can access the publisher information. It just redirects you to Internet Explorer, or sorry, Edge within it. Then you also have this part, the ratings, where there is actually no ratings right now. Nobody can actually put them in, but it actually gives you the breakdown. So you know how you can actually just go to, or you used to at least, be able to go to the game page and actually just rate it automatically. I think it's still at the top, right? Is it? Let's see. Yes, it's no. Oh, that's new. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyways, here it actually gives you a breakdown of how people are rating this game, and you cannot really rate it right now, which is bad because if you're in this new Xbox One experience, there is no way for you to actually rate this game at all. So let's see. Here I can choose the developer, but not really much anything else. But it doesn't really give me the options to actually rate it. Anyways, the ratings you can actually sort them to. Let's go to that. To all or current device. Okay. So this clearly hints once again that the games are going to be available for different consoles, or probably the PC and the Xbox One. That's what I mean by consoles. Unless they actually release the Xbox Scorpio and we get different games available in that, which is kind of a little sad if you ask me. But that's a story for another day. Anyways, as you can see, I can also select these parts, but it also just brings me to Edge. So it's probably just going to bring me to the ERSP. Yep, there we go. Electronic Safety Board, and telling me, hey, this is what team means. So it's kind of nice, I guess, for parents, but not of no real use to most of us.
That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it kind of informative. Let me know what you think, or if there's some stuff that you want me to discuss even further in another video, and I'll definitely look at that. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button and leave a comment with what you think. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a good one.